You ever notice how the minute you say something critical about the United States and Puerto Rico, somebody jumps out ready to defend it like it's their mother, but the second you bring up Spain, it's open season? Let me ask you something. Why is it that I can acknowledge the truth that both Spain and the United States have harmed Puerto Rico, but someone who only defends America can't seem to admit that? Why can't we be on the same page about that? See, here's what I've realized. I'm trying to have an honest conversation. I'm not here defending one colonizer over the other. I'm saying both did damage in different ways, at different times, and if we don't recognize that, we'll keep falling for the same traps. But what I often run into is this: a person who's so invested in the idea that the United States saved Puerto Rico from Spain, that they can't even begin to question what's happened in the last 125 years under United States control. It's like Spain gets blamed for everything, and the US, they get a pass. Why? Because for over a century, Puerto Ricans have been taught a very specific version of history. In schools, in the media, in politics, Spain is the villain, and the US is the savior. And a lot of people swallowed that whole. They don't even realize it's colonial conditioning. It's what I call the good master syndrome, where you forgive the one who's currently in charge because you've learned to depend on them, because criticizing them feels like biting the hand that feeds you. But let's be real, the US didn't just show up and bring freedom. They took our land for sugar companies. They bombed our towns. They sterilized our women without consent. They banned our flag. They imprisoned our leaders. And today, they've sold off our beaches, given tax breaks to the rich, and pushed our people out of their own neighborhoods. But when I bring this up, when I say, hey, let's talk about both colonizers, I get told I'm anti-American or stuck in the past. No, I'm just not stuck in the lie. And what really gets me is this: the same people who cling to the narrative that Spain is to blame for everything, they can't handle nuance. They want it simple. Spain equals bad, US equals good. But I'm sorry, real life ain't that clean. History is complicated. And Puerto Rico's been caught between two empires. So when I say, let's take a serious look at the harm done by both, it's not to play the blame game. It's to finally understand the full truth of what's been done to us, so we can decide, once and for all, what future we want. Because until we face the whole truth, we'll keep falling for the same illusions. And we'll keep fighting each other instead of fighting for real freedom. Puerto Rico, open your eyes. Subscribe, like, share, and press the notification button for more content. See you soon.